Thunder here, back again tonight with another video. And tonight's video is showcasing my findings from some of the antique stores that I visited. Went to a variety of different places, found some really cool cards and some really great deals, and I'm really excited to share that I'm going to be starting a brand new set. And before I kind of give that away, I'll save that for the end and show you what I'm going to be venturing into. But the first thing I wanted to show you was from an antique shop in Walton, New York. I found this really cool Topps baseball card, Mets book. The idea is for $5. It talks about all the different Mets cards that have come out. I think since like the '60s. Since it's already kind of ripped open, I decided this is gonna be for myself. So I'm gonna rip it open here, and we'll take a look and see what we have and kind of go from there. It looks like this was made. I was curious when this was made. I didn't see a date on this. Move this up a little bit so y'all can see. But it looks fairly new. 1988 is what it shows. I can't really see because my little other videos on the way here, but you can see on the corner 1988, and looks like year by year they have like batting leaders, so it looks like it goes all the way back to 1962, which I gotta make sense because that's when the Mets first their cards first started surfacing, and kind of cool. It kind of shows the Mets from 1962, gives a nice little brief synopsis of the year for the Mets. And it kind of goes year by year, and I'm guessing, as we get closer to the 67 years, when obviously Seaver's rookie card makes his appearance. Gotta love those 64s, though. Those were really cool. 65s, Yogi Berra. He's a catcher and the coach. And then I think that was also Tug McGraw. No, Tug McGraw's. I think it was Tug McGraw's rookie card. Here he is, very top here. You got Tug McGraw's rookie card. And as we go forward, we'll get to the 67s, which is here. And here's Seaver's rookie card showcasing there. And of course, the 68, we're going to see Seaver's second year, and then Nolan Ryan's right here on the corner. So overall, this is a really cool book. It really has a lot to offer. You can really learn more about learn about the Mets, which is a team I've followed all my life. So this is a cool book, and I really look forward to reading up on it to gain some knowledge. So Topps baseball cards, it's a pretty cool find. At an antique shop just up the road from the one that I was in Walton, this was probably one of the biggest steals that I could find. A 1984 Topps complete set for $25, and I thought that was to find that deal is unbelievable. And they had some really good ones. I found the Don Mattingly rookie card. That was the first one to look for. So I'm going to see if I can dig it up for you right now. And let's see. Just going to take some of these other stacks out because obviously it's very filled up in this box. And see if I can carefully take these out. So obviously the Don Mattingly I think is number 8. So you got some of these. Here's Steve Carlton, Ricky Henderson. There's Nolan Ryan, Steve Carlton. And I think okay, so he's in this other stack that I pulled. Here's Gary Lucas, and there he is. Donnie Baseball. And the card looks to be in very good condition. I think it has a small ding on the corner there. But for $25, I don't have any complaints. This is it's beautiful card. I think the other one in here as well is like the Doc Gooden rookie card is also in here somewhere. So pretty cool finding. For $25, I couldn't say no to that. And I think this is going to be the second 84 box that I've purchased. So I probably will need to hopefully find a home for this, or make sure I have all the 84 cards put in place before I decide to sell any of these. So for $25, that's upside down. Pretty cool. It was just sitting there in this corner of an antique shop. The other one, which I thought was also a pretty good steal, Bowman '89 box, the complete set for $5, and it has the Griffey in there. I took a look to, it's the only downside about this box is that it's out of order, so nothing's really organized, but I did check that the Griffey is in fact, so let me see if I can somehow remember where I put it. I mean, it's all out of order, so it doesn't really matter. Maybe we'll find it in here. That looks like the Ricky. That's the Ricky Henderson. Obviously, junk wax is not really my thing, but here's Ozzie Smith. But the Griffey, I knew the Griffey was a big one. Here's the Roberto Alomar. Yeah. Well, he's somewhere in here. I know that for sure. Let me take another stack of cards here. I'm just going to go quickly to see if we can find the Griffey. This is like probably a good opportunity for you to skip forward, because eventually I will find them. Okay, now there. I wonder if I put him before this. I might have put it here. So I'm not too concerned, given that these were all out of order in Phelps. So I was just curious who that was. Once we see it, it's distinguishable, so we know what to look for. George Brett. I'm sure John from The Past is Alive would love to find this box for $5 bucks. I'm sure he has a bunch of 89s already. Okay, now this stack. Where did I put that Griffey? I'm doing this off camera here a little bit. These are all seem to be in very good shape. There it is. And this one has really, really good centering overall. Whoops. There we go. Really good centering. So this is a prize card. To get this, to buy the set for $5 is one thing, but to ensure that the Griffey's in there. I mean, this Griffey kind of alone by itself is probably worth close to, I don't know, $10, if not more. So I thought for $5, I can't say no to that. That was a steal of a lifetime, along with the Mattingly and the $25 84 box. And even the lady who I bought this from agreed that it was, a really great deal. And I said, yep, I am fully aware of that one. That is, in fact, a great deal. So I'm just kind of putting these back. I'll put the Griffey back last. I have to see if I have a top loader to put them in. I'm sure I do somewhere lying around. So I'll manage to get that all sorted. Let's see. This box is also pretty full. Oh yeah. This thing was stuffed. Oh, man. So I'll leave that Griffey out for now. It's kind of like our highlight card. I'll take the Mattingly out as well. Let me do that real quick. See if I can do that. So those are the special ones. Leave that out for show. So all together. And then finally, the last visit of the day was to a dealer that I purchased from before, and he has talked me into getting into some really, really old vintage cards. And without giving anything away, I'm going to show you what I've decided to invest my money into when it comes to the hobby. So before we do that, even I did say I was going to work on some of the 59 cards that I needed. So I picked up some 59 cards, which I'll show you here. And here we start off with the San Francisco Giants team card. New York Mets and San Francisco Giants, those are the two teams that I closely identify with for a number of reasons. Here we have the hitting foes, Don Drysdale, Johnny Podres, and Clem Labine, I want to say that's his name. Yes, Clem Labine. Here we have Jim Bunning from the 59 set. And here we have the Cubs clubbers, Long, Banks, and Morin. I'm trying to see. Ernie Banks, obviously. Long, is it Dale? I should know some of these players, but I'm still learning as I go. So, is it Dale Long or is it Dale Morin? Some of y'all might be able to help me with that. We have a Richie Ashburn, nice Philadelphia Phillies card. Don Drysdale's base card. And finally, you got the Ernie Banks All-Star card. And so this is a really nice bonus to the 59s that I needed. Now, the grand finale of it all is the cards that I'm going to be getting into going forward. Without further ado, we have some T206 cards, tobacco cards. And the dealer who I bought it from is adamant that I should be really putting my focus into these because these are lucrative over time, and they're really just stunning cards. They have a lot of character to them. I don't really know too much about these cards. I picked these out because for a number of reasons. This one is Brightenstein. Let me see if I can move this a little closer. Sorry for the light, it's not great here. I got Brightenstein, and on the back. So I paid about $100 for this one, the Old Mill Cigarettes Baseball Series selection from Texas, South Atlantic, Virginia, and Southern Leagues. I was told this looks like it's T206, the Southern League from 1909. I was told that this card, the Southern players, are more difficult to obtain. I'm trying to remember exactly the reason why. It might have been they didn't print nearly as many, or they had issues with the printing back then. So that makes these Southern players a little more difficult to find. And so the guy who I bought these from had a huge T206 collection. And I figured, today was a great day to start by getting into the pre-war, or I guess the T206s. So I think I'm going to start that. I'm going to have fun with it. So this player is from New Orleans, and so I decided to pick this up because I used to live in New Orleans for about 4 years. So now this one, Slagle, is from Baltimore, and so I picked it up because my wife is from Maryland, so we picked that one up. And this one is the Sweet Corporal Cigarettes Standard for years, Baseball Series 350, factory number 30, and distributed, it was 2 cents in New York. Can't really see it, but that's what it says. The third one is the player Fritz, also from New Orleans. And this one, on the back of this one, this is the Piedmont, the Cigarette of Quality Baseball Series, and factory number 25, distributed for 2 cents from Virginia. And finally, the last one is Doyle. I think his name is Larry Doyle from the New York Giants. I did some research on this one. And this is also another Piedmont. Factory number 25, also from Virginia, from the same series as the Fritz. Now, I don't know too much about these, the T206s, but I just recently put these on top of the Mattingly and the Griffey. Recently just purchased, I asked for a book. The dealer recommended this book to me to learn all about the T206 cards. So I think I'm hopefully going to try to get that book to learn as much as I can about all these different players, because I really only know a lot about this Hall of Famers from the 50s, the 30s, 40s, 50s, and 60s, but I still am a little fuzzy on some of the really old players. But that's what I have for today for y'all. I had a lot of fun driving around, and I'm really excited about these new T206 cards. And I think after the card show that I'm going to be selling at next weekend, whatever money that gets made from that will go towards purchasing some more of these guys. And until I become more comfortable, I might just continue purchasing from that same dealer because his cards were legit. I was able to verify um, with him because he showed me some some fake cards, and this guy has just a huge collection. He took me down into his kind of like his man cave of all of his collection, and he's been doing it for 60 plus years. So it was really truly a one of a lifetime opportunity to be able to kind of experience that for myself. But thank you all so much for watching. If you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button in the bottom right corner of the video. I'm going to be heading home on Sunday, so probably won't be doing any videos between now and then, but I have a card show to prepare for, and we're getting close to 200 subscribers, so once we get to 200 subs, we'll do that giveaway. And I'm going to leave a link on the upper right corner and also at the end of this video so you can be in the know of all the future giveaways that I'm going to be doing. Currently there is one right now for 3 prizes, so check out that video, subscribe, and do a video if you can, do a video request. If not, leave a comment talking about your favorite vintage card. But until then, thanks so much, guys. Have a great night, and also have a great rest of your holiday.